With us now to talk about different third-party candidate options in this election, we are again joined by Bethany Wade, Caitlin Korjeski, and John Ferraro. Thank you for being here again.
Thank you.
All right. So just a little bit about Evan McMullin is actually polling at 21% in Utah, which is tied with Hillary Clinton, but far behind Donald Trump, who was at 52%. What do you guys think about the different third-party candidates and how they've kind of stacked up in this election? Gary Johnson being one of the most prominent.
You definitely have a completely different spectrum with it, because you have Jill Stein, who is definitely, like, clearly the most liberal out of the three main options. Then you have Gary, who's moderate. I wouldn't necessarily call him a liberal, but I wouldn't call him conservative either. And then you have Evan McMullin, who is definitely conservative. Who we have to remember that Evan McMullin was technically a Republican up until August when he declared his candidacy, because he didn't want to have to be associated with Donald Trump by being a Republican.
Yeah, I think it's such a weird election. I mean, when going back to the primary when Donald Trump announced that he was going to run, everybody looked at it like, oh, okay. I mean, it's a publicity stunt, and we didn't really take in the seriousness. I think it was said on another panel, the seriousness of the situation. But because of that, and because you have mistrust on the other side as well, from a different base of people, you allow for an independent or a libertarian or a Green Party candidate to make their voices heard.
I think people voting for a third party in this election might be at a little bit of an all-time high, considering who we have for Republican and Democrat candidates, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. Everyone says they're both absolutely terrible. You know, it's all over social media. Out of all the people in America, this is the two we could come up with. And a part of me agrees with that statement. So I feel like there might be more people willing to vote for a third party this time around.